Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, September 28, 2025. I was about to say November. Today we have Surrounded, but it's going to be a little bit different. Today we are going to be using the debug menu. And I have something cool planned for our October month of scary games for this particular game on Sundays. I'll get into that in a moment. As we get ready for our fourth week of Surrounded. It's something interesting I want to try out, especially with the debug menu. Keep in mind that this game is in early access and has the debug menu activated. So we are going to be taking advantage of the debug menu in this particular challenge. All right, I'm going to explain what it is, and then we're going to try it next week. Give you guys a little taste of what it could look like when we get started with the challenge next Sunday. So here's how it works. We're gonna make a new game. We're gonna call it Yuki 2. Alright. Let's say he was a pizza deliverer. Now it actually matters what type of character you are in our little thing we're gonna be doing next Sunday. So we're gonna go easy. We are gonna be doing the debug menu. We'll get started here. Okay, so here's how it works. This is the debug menu. Anything you want in the game is in this game. Alright? Everything you want, even the cars. Now here's how this works. To make it simple, every item you see here costs points for this little thing I'm going to try on Sundays. To get points, I have to take down zombies. That is 50 points per zombie. Alright, maybe. We'll see if I want to go 50 or I want to go 100. Then, I get one base anywhere in the game, one base. If I decide to move the base, I have to move the base. That is the rule. Then, in addition to moving base, we have points. To make calculations simple, ammo is 1 point. So if you want 100 bullets, you need 100 points. Alright. Weapons will cost different amounts of points depending on the rarity and what type it is. A pistol is free. Your first pistol. Alright, your first pistol is going to be free. Now, depending on what type of character we are selecting, will depend on how many points we start with. So, for now, we're going to have some fun and raid a town. So we're gonna use the debug menu. We're gonna grab a gas can. We're also gonna grab a repair kit for the car. Oh, but that's because I think the gas can takes the space here. So we're gonna refill the gas can, the car. There's gonna be some other rules I'm going to invent for this little game that I'm planning to try out on Sunday. But for the sake of like tutorial, we're gonna have some fun tonight. I need to repair this. Let's see. We're gonna find a town and raid it. Now we can use any weapon we want. But next Sunday, we're gonna be applying the rules. So for our weapon of choice, we are going to go with we're gonna go with the AK-15. We're also gonna need a bag, and I'm gonna choose. Uh, we're gonna use a duffel bag. We're also gonna need a sleeping bag, and we'll see why in a moment. We're gonna apply our rags here. Okay, let me make sure we are ready to go. Awesome. We're also gonna add a GPS. What that's gonna do is allow us to see where we are. On the map. So our first town that we can go for is right around there. Right around right here. So our weapon of choice to start is gonna be the pistol. If I can remember what it was called. We're also gonna need a pickaxe for later. You know what? Let's be nice. Here's the M249. Let me see what we got. No, it's not. Forgot what it was called. The pistol here. Anything in yellow is a legendary, and those will cost more points. You know what? Let's go with the M9. It is the M9. So that M9 is gonna be free. We do a little game. So I'm gonna use that. Drop this, and then we're gonna apply our number 3. We're gonna find our next town. So, so for Sunday, next Sunday, we're gonna start with a pistol, and then work our way up. Let me see if we have to take a left or right here. We have to take a left. Yes. Oh, I just killed a zombie without even looking. Okay, cool. That's 50 points if this was real. Like we started the rules and stuff. Okay, that is our town. Green Valley. I'm allowed to have a base in town. Gonna take out my M9. I wanted to see what bullets it takes now. It takes a 9mm. Okay. So for bullets, 9mm. I'm allowed to buy, or quote unquote buy, but it's 1 point per bullet. For magazines, I'm gonna have a rule for that. We have some rules. Okay, Okay, nice. I'm gonna have like a starter pack kind of deal. Okay, nice. I'll take all that. That's how you start that. Any loot you find from zombies and stuff, you get to keep. Let me see if we have. Ooh, we don't have enough. Now I'm gonna find a way we can make a base here. Ooh, nice. Okay, now I'm gonna use a sleeping bag. Zombies are not welcome. So for now, I'm gonna be using the debug menu to make a campfire. That block spawns. So I can explain some other rules we can try. So, the starter pack. If I were to make a starter pack for this game, you get a duffel bag. Oh, we need to place this. Oh, I have two of them? Okay. We're gonna set our spawn point. We're gonna drop this. Drop this. Might have to keep that. So, starter pack. Pistol, knife, GPS, duffel bag, any of this. No body armor. You can have a secure container if you want. Bullets, and the weapon is an M9. So you start with the M9. And you get to start with the pickaxe. Or an axe, because you can actually make wood out of that. So right now that's our base over there. But we have our first instance of a boss. Let me see if I have enough. Ooh, I only have one bullet left. Now about car, I am allowed to have one car. Or one vehicle at my disposal. Okay, do I need any more bullets? Yes, I do. So we need the M9. Oh, we don't have any. What's the bullet though? Let me see. Oopsie. 9M. Oh, okay. So in this case, I'll get 350 points if this was real. Any enemy is 50 points, so 350. I can get 350 bullets. Whoa, hello. And now everybody wants to come here. Ooh, I'll take the money. I'll take the bag right back. I'll take everything back. Now, what about building parts? Yes, I'll consider building parts 50 points each. You'll find out more next week. Let's just have some fun tonight. So I need M9 ammo now. Nine mm. Let's go. Let's do 50. Let me see if it actually gave it to me. Yes, it did. Oh, I need ammo though. Hold up. Let's go 150. Okay, good. Again, that is the first time I'm doing like something like this for Halloween week, Halloween month. I also have other games we're playing like Left 4 Dead 2. We're doing Mario in the Music Box and other games for Halloween month. But I will tell you there's gonna be an announcement soon about November. Do we have our M9? No, we don't. Oh, I don't have space. Where'd they go? Okay. So I need to drop this. And this. And this. And this. Now I can have it. Nice. There we go. Let's go raid the town. And then let's set up camp. Anything that you find though, you get to keep. In this rule. Oh, hi there, dude. We have the first instance of a boss. Let me see if I have time to, yeah. Drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. He took a lot. So that's another 300 points. 350 points. No. 5 times 6. Yeah, 300 points. If I did this correctly. Like the rules. So let's go ahead and grab our M9. Or number 1. Grab our dragger. Oh, wait. Give me that. Oh, hello. You were explosive. You're an explosive zombie, you are. Oh, I did not put it in my inventory. How many bullets I had? 0. See? 350 points. Still. Let's go to... Let's go to the craft... Not crafting. Let's go to 9mm ammunition. Let's go 200. 300. And then, because we have 50 points left, let's get 10 magazines. Okay. I have another magazine here. Okay, nice. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got stuff here. I'll take that. And I'm gonna get my bag back. Put that in here. Let's do... We need a GPS back though. We could get the $8. Um, put the rags here. And then we're gonna be doing... We already have an M9. Let's do... Let's drop this. So you can pick up... Nothing. We're good. Now, it is raining. Okay, nice. That's another zombie down. Okay, now. I might need to get a weapons case, so... I'll see how we're gonna do this. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to our base. Or make a new one. Let's make a new one. We're gonna have to find a good spot. Let's try that store right there. You know what? No. Let's go to... No, that is too small. That place is too small. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, now I need a pickaxe. Because I need to drop stuff. I'm gonna drop this. Pick up the pickaxe. Remove the trash. No? Okay. We're gonna make this our base for now in this demo. The idea I have. So we are gonna need what we're gonna need an ammo case magazine. No. We'll get an ammo crate. Let's see what happens with that. We're gonna need some lights, so and we're gonna need a generator. Small generator. We can place that. We need a gas can. Really? Let's actually get a lamp. Now let's do what do you call that? Um construction light. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Maybe it's not that one. Why is it not letting me use it? Let's try a camping lamp. There we go. Now we have light. There it is. Now we have a little house for the night. Again, there is a new concept I'm trying out. I'm gonna I'm gonna like take a deeper dive into it for Sunday. But we have to see what it looks like. So that's why I'm doing that like this. They need to have a multi-select option for sure now. So we are allowed to have an ammo crate. Okay, we're allowed to have that. We're allowed to have ammo crate. But it's only when you find your base. Once you find your base, you get ammo crate. You get the tables for construction. You get the M9 and you get bullets. Everything else will cost points. Let's put the money in there. Let's drop this. So that's what I'm thinking for our Sunday thing. Okay, let's save some space. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and use our sleeping bag if I can find it. Sleeping bag is free, but you only get one unless you misplace it. That is the rule. Alright, now we can turn off the generator. This is gonna be our little base. So now we can go out. Now I'm gonna drop this, 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 and this. We're gonna have a storage area. Let's make that over here. Let's get a tent. You can actually use a tent for a storage. So we're gonna do that. Oh no, I got the wrong tent. Oops. I got the wrong tent. Hold up. I think I got the wrong tent. Let's see if it was a campsite tent. Yeah, it is. You get 50 slots in the campsite tent. That becomes like our additional storage. So that's like a little storage area for our stuff that we get. And because we have the M9, we need to grab M9 bullets. Invalid move. Okay. And then we're gonna drop the generator. We can actually place it so we don't lose it. And then we are going to take our stuff. And let's go. Actually, before we do, let's put the money in the tent so we don't lose it. Now we can start raiding a little bit. And then for the car, we're just going to go for the 4x4 Jeep. Now once we do this, for real, there will be more rules I'm adding. Like everything else must be earned. Other than the starter item. Everything else has to be earned. So I'm going to write down some stuff. I'm allowed to have one car. So I'm gonna get the 4x4 Jeep. It has storage. I'm also gonna grab a gas can and a repair kit. There we go. We're gonna refuel. And then we are going to repair. And then we're gonna find another town. This time I cannot use it for a base. Another town, another area to raid. Gotcha. By the way, yes, I can store items in my car. Like this. Okay, nice. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, big money. 5.65. Yeah, let's actually store that. I think that's for the shotgun. Okay, nice. I knew we were close to where we started in our other file. Why do I have another mag? My other weapon though. Yeah, I got lucky there. Take that. Oh, that was a explosive guy. This one had $54. Nice. Okay, nice. Ooh, a water jug. No water resources? I need some rags though. Rags in this shop is gonna be 5 points each. Okay, nice. Okay, let's store our stuff. Why is it still going to the storage? Okay. Let's go back to our base. Nice, we made it back. Now, gonna grab all this stuff from storage and put it into my tent. Yeah, let's put this in here. So that's how we're gonna be doing it. This game. Nice. So that's how we're gonna do it. Again, I'm gonna think of actual way we're gonna be doing this. It's just that I just want to show you guys the idea. You can actually put bags and bags, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Gonna pick that up, pick that up. Okay, let's put. Okay, so what's the magazine for this? 5.56. Did we get one of those? Yeah, that is 5.56. Okay, nice. Okay, I learned a thing. Okay, nice. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna take the car now. Nice. Ooh, what do we have this time? I'll take that, thank you much. Oh, hello. Oh, we got the radiational zombies. Oh goodness, we got those guys. We got those guys in here. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's play it safe here. Let's get 10 rags. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see if I have anything else in the car. Probably not, right? No, I don't. Oh, I have the water jug. Let me actually, in case we play in here again, let me actually fill this up with lights. Because it's dark when it's like, it's very dark when it's nighttime. Yeah, this is my street right here. My street. But yeah, but when we do this next Sunday, we'll be doing this on normal difficulty. Alright. I think that's enough for now for this one. Don't forget, tomorrow we have Mario Meltdown Part 5. And then Mario Maker returns on YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Saturdays will be on Twitch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the idea. and I'm gonna be writing down some more notes to make it more interesting. Right? Enjoy, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Mario Maker. For